Assalamu alaikum students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at your home place or residence where you live. Inshallah, Ameen. As you know, I am your teacher Ms. Sobianas from the Smart School, Sir Syed Ahmed Khan campuses and Johor campus. And this is your recorded video of your subject History Geography class 6. Today we will discuss about your chapter Measuring the Weather. Before starting discussion, I want to tell you one thing, that why we are having this recorded videos, because we all want you to be very clear with your chapters or topics that are included in your chapters. For your sake we are making these videos so that you can be cleared with the essence of your chapters. If you will not watch these videos, it is not possible for us to teach you well, because you have to watch these videos. So all the students kindly listen to this explanation of your chapter in this video carefully. Let's start explanation. Your first heading is rain gauge. The water collected is perhaps better measured in a measuring jar, as we all know that borrowed from the lab. Calibrating is a problem because the catchment areas, the size of the funnel will differ from that in the measuring jar. If the funnel is the same size as the tin container has, the collected water can be poured into the tin, and the height measured, it could be worked out automatically with the help of the maths teacher. Easily you can say that. So many CSS of waters in the jar spread over the area of funnel. Now, as you all know that a rain gauge measures the amount of rain that has fallen. मतलब कितनी amount में rain जो है हुई है वो count होती है. This is a metal or plastic container at the top of which is a funnel. Inside the container is a glass cylinder, as you can see that in the picture also, marked in millimeters, that has been marked in millimeters. Rain falls on the funnel and collects in the cylinder, where it is measured every day. Your second heading is of wind vane. As we all know that this is perhaps not an important in countries like Pakistan, where winds are more consistent. That means it will not change that frequently, but in Europe the direction varies from day to day situation. The tail fin keep the arrows pointing in the direction of the wind. ठीक है, मतलब it shows the direction of the wind with the tail fin. Many schools in UK keep a wind chart entertaining direction each one day. One another important piece of equipment for measuring the weather is the wind speed indicator. ठीक है, this looks rather like a weather vane, as you all can see on page number 15 also, but the arms of which will spin around. Instead of north, south, east, west signs at the ends of the arms, there are vertical metal cups all pointing the same way. When the wind blows, the arms spins around. The stronger the wind, the faster the spin. There is a meter for measuring this and showing how fast the wind is blowing. The simplest weather measuring device is called wind vane. Now let's come to your next heading, that is thermometer. We all know that weather studies, the ordinary domestic thermometer is not of much use, as the temperature varies frequently. The maximum minimum thermometer is used to record daily temperature. The working of the maximum minimum thermometer is clearly explained in your textbook also, that I will tell you about it little bit later on. It would help the teacher had access in understanding this topic. The pointer in the thermometer are reset by the magnet or by a good shake to, though modern maximum minimum thermometer often have a button which reset the markers. A thermometer measures the temperature. As we all discussed, it is not for measuring, we can say that weather. Okay? We can say that the maximum thermometer is used to record daily temperature. It's not possible to use to record daily temperature with the help of thermometer that we have in our house, such as one we may have at home, shows that temperature at the moment we are looking at it. For weather purpose, we really need a maximum minimum thermometer. This instantly shows us the highest and lowest temperature since the thermometer is reset usually every day. It has U-shaped tube and the mercury moved up and down both arms. Two small pieces of steel float on the top of the column of mercury, as you all can see in the picture also. As the mercury goes upwards in the hot column, it pushes up its steel marker. When the mercury is in the hot side, goes back down, the temperature falls. It leaves the steel marker behind so that we can see the highest point it reaches, यानी कहाँ तक वो गया. The cold column does the same, except when the temperature rises, the little steel marker is left behind to show the lowest point it reaches, यानी नीचे रह जाता है. तो the steel markers are reset to sit on the column of mercury by pulling them down with a magnet. I hope you all are cleared with this thermometer heading. Now let's come to the next one, that is barometer. What is barometer? The barometer is the vital instrument in weather forecasting. The mercury barometer is rather clumsy and fragile and is rarely seen outside meteorological departments or in private houses, where it is often in an elaborate and decorative frame. The Enerite barometer is tough and is the more generally used point out that is used for measuring heights in mountaineering and until recently as an altimeter in aircraft. Smaller aircraft is still used in especially calibrated barometer for giving heights. It does have to be set, of course, at ground level because of the varying air pressure. Actually, it weights the column of air above it, which diminishes and the higher one rises, so give the height. Now, barometer, this is the measuring pressure of weight, as I have told you, air, and is probably the most important instrument for forecasting the weather. There are two kinds of barometer, aneroid and mercury. I have told you about aneroid barometer previously in the discussion. Okay, with the barometer heading. Now we will discuss about the mercury barometer. This is a glass tube about a meter long which is closed at one end. It is filled with mercury and the open end is placed in a bowl of mercury. This acts as a kind of scale, यानी ये एक स्केल की तरह एक्ट करता है. The weight of the air pushes the mercury up and down. जैसे ही एयर pushes weight of air push करता है तो mercury up and down होता है. So that we can see how heavy the column of air above it. The average height is about 760 millimeter. The mercury barometer is fragile. ठीक है, as we all discussed with the Enerite barometer is also fragile. and the mercury barometer is also fragile and cannot be moved easily. I hope you all understand this chapter really well. And as you can say, it is little bit easier to understand if you go through your chapter thoroughly and listen to this video carefully. I'm telling you again, you have do watch your recorded videos which we are making for your sake, so that you can easily clear with the topic that we are discussing in particular video. Till your next recorded video, next class, we will say I will say take care. Allah Hafiz. May you all be safe and sound at your home in this pandemic situation. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.